September 1944, the Allies had crossed the German border. Adolf Hitler had chosen this moment to launch his last great offensive of the war. Nazi Germany pinned its hopes for ultimate victory on one last attack in the Ardennes forest. Early in the morning of December 16, 1944, American troops were caught off guard by a surprise counter-offensive attack. The attack consisted of approximately 200,000 German troops and 1,000 tanks against an initial U.S. force of about 80,000 troops, which led to the greatest American battle of the war, Battle of Buch. The U.S. 101st Airborne Division defended and they surrendered. But General Anthony McAuliffe offered a one-word reply, "Not." After that, Allies general rushed in reinforcement and they pushed German back. It marked the success of the Union power between Allies and the US, and the disastrous losses on the German side. First, the Battle of Buch was important to Hitler, which also made them seriously lose. German's army wanted to cut off Allied supplies as soon as they crossed the border. Germany after that surprisingly launched their final counterattack. Unfortunately, the Allies and the US 101st Airborne Division had together pushed their enemy back. The battle had cost Germany many lives, valuable resources, tanks, aircrafts, especially their last chance to offense. Secondly, the unity of Allies and the US was strong enough to push Germany's army back. After the US 101st Airborne Division was forced to surrender, Allies general rushed in reinforcement, and they pushed the Germany back, which let Germany's offensive have been falling. Therefore, it encouraged the mental strength of the US military in particular, and Allies general in order to achieve victory in future.
Germany had no more chance to launch an offensive against the Allies. After the Allies rushed in reinforcement, Germany was pushing back, and then they reached so fast that no one could imagine, 100 miles a day. By January 1945, German failure was also their last offensive battle, since they could never have a chance to attack Allies after this battle anymore.